Hello there and a very, very good evening. Well, also, it's our favourite time of the week because it is, of course, 8 o'clock on a Tuesday, which means one thing and one thing only, the Planet Cruise TV show. My name's Sean Ryan, by the way, if you're new to the show. But yes, this is a show that's been running now nearly 11 years, and every Tuesday we bring you the hottest cruise deals. And tonight, honestly, we've got so many cruises at unbelievably low price. I'm just looking at the first one. It's under £480, and it is amazing. But Dan is back from Planet Cruise. We've been really busy the last few weeks, Dan, haven't we?
We have. It's been so busy. We've had such good deals, haven't we? So everyone's been falling
some really affordable deals coming in at the moment,
and that's it. It's affordable deals. Everyone's looking for sort of, you know, a cruise to get a bit of weather. I mean, I came up today from Portsmouth. The weather was awful. So I really need a cruise, you know. Yeah. So it's...
And Dan, I mean, obviously you work for Planet Cruise. You take the bookings. Are you working tomorrow or...?
Tomorrow I'm off. I've got a pack for Saturday. I'm off on holiday, but I tell you that every week since I booked it. So.
Yeah, he finally gets his cruise, his Costa Cruise on Saturday, don't
it's on Saturday, I'm going.
But we have got a brilliant lineup. If anyone's never booked with Planet Cruise, Dan, because we always get new views every week as well, why choose Planet Cruise?
Well, do you know what? We've got a fantastic selection of cruises. You know, it's something really for everyone on there, whatever age you are. We've got a lot of things, you know, going all the way through until 2021 in winter now.
Yeah.
You know, £1 deposits on a lot of cruises. Great, you know, the guys in the office, we've got a lot of knowledge between us. We know everything, you know. So we don't know everything, there's always something to learn, but we know a lot.
But you do know a lot.
Give us a call and we can always advise you as well as to the best to look at you. We're the experts, you could say.
And also, I love the fact that you'll make any cruise bespoke. So if you want to change the flights, if you wanted to do some hotel stays, pre and post cruise, you can actually make bespoke packages.
And a lot of people like to do that. You know, they like to, if you start in Barcelona, for example, why not add 2 nights on, or anywhere in the world you go, add a couple of nights on, and just see that part of the world as well, because, you know, sometimes you just go there and you just board the ship and you miss out on some fantastic places, so it's worth doing.
Now, we've actually got a great selection of cruises. Now, we've actually got some ports that we've not seen.
We have, We really had to look into them, you know, even how to pronounce them, so it's, you can see we're going to go a long way away.
That's all we're going to tell you. OK, so you've got to stay watching. We've got a few shout-outs as well. You first, Dan.
We have. So first and foremost, I want to say a big shout-out to Lynn and Dave, who booked a P&O Britannia cruise. Going to the Caribbean, a fabulous itinerary. You'd like this itinerary that they booked. St. Martin they're going to, which I know is one of your favourites, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Booked this. First time they're going to go to this part of the world, so they're really excited. So it was great to meet them. I actually went and saw them at one of our shows, so it was really great to see them, and they booked a lovely cruise. You can have a fabulous time.
And I would say hello to Janet and Colin, who I know live in my village, and they're big P&O fans.
Are they?
Yes. We've got P&O on tonight, haven't we?
We have. We've got a very good P&O deal tonight.
Yeah, very, very good one. But we're going to begin with a really affordable Royal Caribbean cruise. I always get a warm spot when I talk about Royal Caribbean, because it was the first company that I cruised with, and I was then hooked.
Yes.
Yeah, now
a lot of people find that.
29 cruises, I've been very lucky, but and my experience with Royal Caribbean has been amazing, actually.
Yes, I mean, they're excellent. They're an excellent cruise line. Again, they really offer a lot for everyone, you know, and you're going to see from this one that we've got on tonight, it's exceptional value for one. And, you know, it's great places, but the ship is fabulous as well, going from Southampton, this particular one.
Now, the price starts at $479. We should say, by the way, with it being out of Southampton, you've got a very special relationship with the Holiday Inn in Winchester, haven't you?
Great for your car parking, take you down to the port and back, and you get a night's stay with breakfast.
Great.
You know, and it's fantastic. Fantastic way to start your cruise.
And what's the deposit on this one, Dan?
So this one is going to be £1 per person.
Starting at £1?
Starting at £1 per person. So it's worth, if you think that this price, $479 per person, you know, it's excellent. It's excellent.
Well, I think we should go on board, don't you? Let's have a look at the Explorer of the Seas. Now, the great thing with of course, Royal Caribbean, there is something for everybody on board. There's so many great facilities. I got halfway up that. That's the rock climbing wall. Yeah,
you know, here they're showing you the bits that are all active. You know, you've got the ice skating on it, which you can do as well. They do some really fabulous ice skating shows on there. I was going to say, they are fantastic.
They really are. Some of the finest ice skaters, I would say, in the world, actually.
Yeah, they're really... I mean, the thing with cruise ships, they really attract the guys on there to show you off.
Now, dining on board a cruise ship, if you haven't cruised, you are missing out so much when it comes to food.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see there, that's Johnny Rockets. They do exceptional burgers.
Oh, they do.
And a lot of people like them. And, you know, the way they do it on board, it really is... You can see here, it's something for everyone. You showed it there, you know, you showed the spa there for sort of adults. You've shown, I mean, this is the promenade. If you're not impressed by that when you go on board, you know, I promise you, you will be. The casino for something late night. And the great thing is as well, you know, because there's so many bars and different things to do on board, it doesn't just end. If you're not really into your dance shows, that's not a problem. You can go to one of the other bars, there might be some classical music on, there might be a singer, you know, a comedian, all sorts of things. Really, you know, something for everyone, like we say. And Explorer of the Seas is a lovely ship. It's a great size, especially if it's your first time, because she's not the biggest and she's definitely not the smallest.
So a mid-sized ship.
A mid-sized ship, yeah.
Now, it's a really nice, easy itinerary. You know, maybe you don't like flying. I mean, flying, it's, you know, it can be a bit of a drag, can't it? This is out of Southampton, so it's nice and easy. Yeah. You literally get on board, your cruise begins straight away. And the first day is at sea, which I always think is nice because it gives you time to explore the ship, settle in a bit.
It does. And, you know, I mean, I looked at the date of this one. Down on the 5th of October, you're still going to get some rather nice weather, I think, down in northern Spain there. So you'll still be able to see, you know, all of it's down there and have a nice bit of warm weather, get some tan on you last bit before winter comes.
And actually, on that first day at sea, you may decide to use your $50 onboard credit that you'll have. That's only for tonight. It will expire at midnight. So I forgot to mention that. Every single one of you will get $50 onboard spent per booking tonight.
That's every cabin. It doesn't matter which cabin you're in. So let's talk about where we're going to go, because you're going to head after your day at sea. You're going to go to Vigo, or Vigo. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. You say Vigo and I say Vigo. So you go in there, beautiful place, big bay there. Excellent seafood is available, shellfish especially. There's some very nice oysters. Just go off and have a look around the region. It's in the Asturias region, which is really nice. Lots of pretty places to go and have a wander, and then back to the ship. The next day you head round to Gijon on there. Another beautiful port, northern Spain, a little bit further around. So you see a slightly different climate. It's the green part of Spain, I would always say. Lots of, you know, greenery there. It's a little bit more hilly than some of the southern parts, which is nice. And just really nice to wander around and just see the culture. It's a bit different to sort of southern Spain that you might know. After that, we're on to a day at sea and we head to Le Havre. Northern France there. Now, great thing about Le Havre, you can either visit Le Havre itself or you can head to Paris. Now, it's, you know, Eiffel Tower, Champs-Élysées, do some shopping down the Champs-Élysées, you know, you can buy some beautiful things down there, head to the Louvre. There's lots of things to do in Paris, and you've got the chance there because it will be there for a long day. So you've got the chance to go to Paris if you want to, or stay in Le Havre. That's equally as beautiful. After that, it's back to Southampton, where you'll disembark, and you'll definitely will have had a fabulous cruise, whether it's your first or one of many.
And let's just show you a few more images of the Explorer of the Seas there. So she's a wonderful ship. You know, some of my friends that have never cruised still say, "Oh, do you ever get bored of cruising?" It's impossible to get bored.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
There's always, you know, a big choice of entertainment, bars, restaurants. I guess if you're really bored, you can use the gym.
Yeah.
But you never would. But there is so much to see and do. And I do love the entertainment on a cruise ship. You know, if you love your West End style shows and things like that, the entertainment on these big ships is incredible. Look at the theatre there. Yeah. And that's all included.
And it's all included. I just wondered, if you went to London, which I did not so long ago, we did a night and a theatre break, it cost us hundreds of pounds.
Yeah, it does. It
does. Know, you get some fantastic shows on there, and you can see a lot, and you get your dinners already. There we go.
Well, I'm already busy for this one. Don't get different phone number for Planet Cruise, 0808 250 2662. Now, we've actually got a great price on the balcony tonight as well. I'll come to that in a second, but it just came down before the show. So if you order a book tonight, I should say, you'll get $50 onboard spend. Now, you can use that for things like spa treatments, drinks, of course.
Drinks, specialty dining. There's a whole host of things you can use. You can use it for everything on board, pretty much.
And that's money on your account, basically, when you get on board. It works out at £80 per person per night on this one. As we mentioned, we've got deposits starting at £1. And just to make life a little bit easy, if you live, you know, quite away from Southampton, why don't you travel down the night before, stay at the Holiday Inn in Winchester. That will only cost you £95 per person, and that will include breakfast, parking and port transfers. And I mentioned the great balcony price. That came down earlier, didn't it? And it's now $625 for a balcony. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just came down literally just before the show. The ID number for that one, by the way, is 173269. What time are we open tonight?
10 o'clock. So give the guys a call till 10 o'clock, you know, to get that $50 on board spent, because it will go. It will go tonight. It's there until midnight, so book tonight if you want to get that.
Now, we've also got just a quick look at an amazing river cruise that has come in from Viking. Whenever we bring you Viking, and we brought you this exact deal a little while ago, a couple of months ago, and it was one of the top sellers. Currently, you will save up to £1,000 per person. We've included the savings in the price on the screen. We've got regional flights at no extra cost, Dan.
No extra cost, yeah.
Drinks with meals included.
Yes, which is a bonus.
Yes. All excursions as well.
Yeah, so they'll take you, and it's not just some, you know, they will take you to the places you need to see when you're in these locations. So it won't just be something random. They'll actually do something and take you somewhere that's really worth seeing. And
your gratuities included. And don't forget, we always like to bring you exclusives with Planet Cruise. You will get up to £150 of M&S vouchers as well.
Yeah.
And if you are booking, we've got various dates throughout 2019 and then into next year. But any of the bookings for 2020, you can book for just £1 deposit per person.
Which is excellent.
Yeah, really good. Still haven't done a river cruise, but Viking have got such an amazing reputation.
They have. They're exceptional.
But we're going to move on to P&O next. This, I mean, you know, I've been looking, I've cruised to a lot of destinations. There's lots of places here that I've yet to visit.
This is a very nice cruise, and it's also the very first cruise I ever did when I came on to this show. So it's a...
It is actually, isn't it? Yeah.
The Oceana.
We've got a £1 deposit on this one as well, haven't we?
We have £1 deposit on this one. You know, there's lots to do, and the prices you're going to see are exceptional for the part of the world you're going to.
Well, I'm just... You know, I'm like always booking my next cruise, 879 for this one. But we fly from the UK to Dubai, and I believe we've got flights available from not just London on this.
No, we can all. There's also options with a slight supplement for Birmingham and Manchester.
Brilliant.
There, so you know there really is. You can go from everywhere on this one, and they use some excellent flight timing, so it's very good.
Now, I have been to Dubai, but only the airport. But it was really nice.
On the way through.
It's a big airport with loads of great shopping.
It is, it's a very nice airport.
But when you get outside the airport, it's even
better. Yeah, it's even better. So we're going to see. I mean, we'll see in a minute where we're going, but it's a really, really lovely place.
But I should have mentioned as well, no tips required on this one. It's all included.
All included, your gratuities, yeah.
But we're going to take you on board with... And now, hang on. I've got a very special announcement to make, because we're going to take you on board and we're going to see Glenn. But it's Glenn's birthday today.
It is his birthday, isn't it?
I think he lied, because on Facebook it says he's 45. He's older than that.
It's true, but it is 1 year closer to retirement, and I'll take the sofa full time from him. That's what I keep winding him up about. So if he's watching,
But anyway, no, jokes about happy birthday to our Glenn,
happy birthday,
who is
mate.
45 allegedly today. But here he is on board P&O to give you a little taster.
From the moment you step on board Oceana, you know you're in for an outstanding experience. Oceana has a distinctive style and character that makes her one of the best-loved mid-sized family ships. With lots of deck space, there's an open, luxurious, airy feel to life on board. She's the perfect ship for enjoying outdoor activities and relaxation in the sunshine. Her impressive 4-decked high atrium reveals a contemporary ship with a glass elevator, stained glass ceiling, sweeping marble staircase and trickling water features, adding to just that little bit of touch of elegance. More than 600 of the 975 cabins have outside views and 450 have balconies, which score highly for privacy with solid partitions each side and above. You can upgrade to a suite experience, giving you the personal haven to retreat, relax, indulge and of course entertain. And when it comes to dining, Oceana has the whole family covered with the elegant dining in Liguarian and Adriatic main restaurants and Café Jardin, an exceptional Italian and Mediterranean restaurant with great views. No matter what time of the day it is, if you fancy a good meal, you'll always get one on board Oceana. The self-service buffet offers high-quality dining throughout the day in a relaxed, informal environment. Some great entertainment is provided in the Footlights Theatre, where you can enjoy a cinematic experience by day and Western-style musical extravaganzas by night. You can enjoy the cocktail and club vibes in the club, spinning up-to-date tunes on the latest sound equipment. But my favourite place is here at the Winners Club, where you can enjoy a nice cold beer whilst watching the football. Children can make new friends at the Reef, the supervised children's club with a range of entertainment that has been specifically designed to appeal to different age groups. Their very own Reef Rangers have extensive experience in planning and facilitating activities for all age ranges.
How great company and a great ship.
Yes, yeah, it is. And it's worth mentioning, Oceana is now doing Malta during the summer, and in the winter she's heading to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. She's a really good ship for sunshine weather, and that's why they've chosen to put her there. She's got lots
really
of outdoor
designed for that,
space.
isn't she?
Yes,
Yeah.
so they've popped her down there because she's great for sunbathing. That's why she's just primarily now out of on fly cruises. So, I mean, should we have a look where this one's going?
Yeah, because you've been to all these places, haven't you?
They are, and they're really, really exciting places to go to. So we'll have a look through,
we
shall we?
Started, so obviously we're flying to Dubai.
Flying to Dubai.
And we're overnight on board in Dubai, is that right?
Yes, so we do overnight in Dubai, which gives you a chance to get out. The great thing about these ports as well, they're all really central to the city. They're not miles out. I mean, Dubai's a big place, but you can get on sort of a tour and see everything on there. Go to the shopping malls and see they've got everything in there you could need. So you can even go skiing in one of them. I can't remember which one it is, but you can go skiing in one.
You can do anything then.
If you need to, go all the way to get a suntan and go skiing. So it's worth doing. But we go from Dubai, which is really beautiful. We then head to Abu Dhabi, which is it's a little bit different. They're only about an hour and a half away by road from each other, but they're a completely different feel. It's really lovely. If you like your motor racing, head to Ferrari World. If you like afternoon tea, go to the Emirates Palace, which is that hotel we've just seen there. It is a beautiful place. It's a really gorgeous hotel. Just generally see around. Head to the mosque as well. Just go in there to see it because it's stunning. And just even seeing it from the motorway as you go up to it is impressive. So from there, you've got an overnight there again, so you've really got loads of time to see everything. We then head to Sabaniyaz Island, which it's like a nature reserve, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You've got in there, you can just do the beach in there if you want to, hire yourself a cabana and lie on the beach all day, white sands, crystal clear blue waters, just enjoy the sunshine. You can head off and do some other things, go on a jeep safari. They've got a nature reserve there with wild animals sort of wandering around everywhere. Go and see them, it's really worth doing. But it's just a gorgeous place. It's a chance to relax after your two big cities, which is really nice. We head from there, we head all the way up to Bahrain. It's another island there. Again, completely different. Big city, all close together. I'd say here, go on a tour to get the most of it because there's a lot to do there and a lot to see. And I just don't think you'd see it there in the whole day, everything you really need to see. But it's a gorgeous place. From there, we've got a day at sea. You're definitely going to be on deck, I think, for that.
I was going to say, you should get, if you choose any of the dates, you should get great weather.
You will, yeah. And we head down to Muscat, or head round to Muscat, which is a really beautiful entry into the port there. It's gorgeous to sail along the cliffs as you go in, so try and get up a little bit early because they've sort of got that orange tinge to the cliffs there, which in the morning when the sun's rising is a really beautiful way. And you can just walk off the ship here and go to the souk. You don't need to sort of go on a tour here. If you want to just go into town, have a wander in and see Muscat, is beautiful. Then from there we go round to Kasab, which is still in Oman there. You can go here. This is where I would say if you want to do like a jeep safari or go on a cruise there. Now the thing with here, they're fjords there. Everyone thinks the fjords are just in Norway and they're a bit chilly. You can go to a fjord in Oman and you can even jump off the boat into the water there. It's nice and warm. So they're gorgeous to go in, but do all your nature bits here. Head through. A good chance you'll see dolphins as well on the way in and out of Muscat. Yeah, I've seen it both times I've been there. I've seen dolphins, which is nice. Then we head back to Dubai, which we do the overnight at the end on this particular one. But some of them do it at the start, so it depends on the date you go for. You'll get an overnight there at the start or the end.
And it's really good to have it because there's just so much to see in Dubai.
There is, yeah. It's a brilliant place.
And then you disembark on your flight back to UK. When you think, you're away for 11 nights, you've got all of your flights.
Yep.
And the price starts at $879.
Yes.
So I think cruise prices are really good at the moment. Really good.
They're excellent.
So you've got the overnights on board in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, as you mentioned. No tips required. Is that a new thing with P&O?
That's a new thing. So from mid-May this year, they're going to no tips to pay for anyone.
Correct.
So if you've booked your cruise already, you booked it 2 years ago, you're going to go on for a nice surprise because there'll be no gratuities added to your account.
Because some people worry about that, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and it's great. They've taken that into consideration. So.
Now, deposit starting from just £1 per person, and this works out, it is incredible, under £80 per person per night. Return flights based on London, but you mentioned there's some other...
Say Birmingham, Manchester will be available as well at a small supplement, so worth giving a call to the guys to ask them. So.
Now, we've got a little pricing grid for you. We've already had some sellouts on the date of the 31st of October there, so we've actually had 3 sellouts there already. What is really nice, just looking at the upgrades to a sea view,
Yeah.
and a balcony,
Yeah.
and then even a suite, there's not a huge price increase on
There's not. And what I would say with those balcony prices, 1275 they're from, at least on this one, it's 11 nights, and you're going to get value out of your balcony because the
Yes.
weather's going to be good.
Yeah.
There's no chance you're coming out of Southampton, it might rain. Here, the weather will be perfect.
Very
so
true.
It's worth having.
And if you can't stretch to a balcony, the sea view, about £100 more for 11 nights. So
Yeah.
it's excellent
value.
There's an ID number for this one, by the way, which is 172703. You don't need those, but it just helps when you book, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Dan is going on his Costa cruise
I am.
this Saturday.
I'm very excited. Can't imagine.
And you like the value that Costa offer, don't you?
I do. I think that they offer exceptional value. You'll see on online, any of the Costa cruises you look at, they're really well priced. We had one last week or the week before, and it was $499 per person for a week for a balcony. So it's really good.
We've got a Costa deal for you right now, and it is amazing when you actually look at this.
Yeah.
21 nights, so 3 weeks from Rio de Janeiro there to Barcelona. You get a 3-night stay in Rio de Janeiro, 2 nights in Barcelona. You can upgrade to all-inclusive. I know what we'd be doing. From £16 per person per night, and return flights from London. So you basically fly from the UK to Rio de Janeiro. You've got the hotel stay for 3 nights. You've got this amazing cruise. So Salvador. It actually goes over to the Canaries, Malaga, and then finishes in Barcelona. You get an extra 2 nights there, and then you fly back to the UK. Did we work out what it was per night on this one?
We did, and I hope you're not going to ask me now because it was. Let's have a go.
Well, luckily, I made a note of it, and it's £59 per person per night.
Which is very good, isn't it? That's excellent. I mean, this is what's called a repositioning cruise, and it's really, they're great cruises to go on because you see some wonderful parts of the world at great prices.
So anyway, that is exceptional. So working out under £60 per person per night. Now we've got Cruise and Maritime next. I'm really actually quite keen to try Cruise and Maritime. This is their flagship. So it's
This is Columbus, and she's a lovely ship. She's again a mid-sized ship, so she offers something for everyone on there. Primarily an adults-only ship. But the first date that we've got tonight is what they call a multi-generational, which means you can take the children on board. Maybe you want to take the grandkids on board, and the price that you're going to see for that is exceptional.
Well, actually, it's on the screen down.
It's on the screen. There we go.
Yes.
It's £99 for, and that's a real price. That's not something we've just popped on there for under 2s, for example.
So a family of 4, if you add in the child fares, as little as £1,299.
Yeah.
And you've been on this exact ship, haven't you?
I've been on this ship, and I've pretty much been on this sailing as well. So it's really worth doing it.
And I know Kat, who's our senior executive producer of the show, our lovely Kat, she had a great time.
She did. She went on. She was on there late last year, I think, and she had a wonderful time. But it's a really good ship. It's something for everyone. It's it's got everything from something relaxed, something lively as well. So it's really, really nice.
Now, apologies. The lead date. It's actually for next year. So
it is for next year.
So it's 2020, not 19, isn't it?
So 2020.
We'll get that changed as soon as we can. But so all the dates actually on this one are for next year, aren't they?
All for 2020, but with the low deposits, they're well worth doing. And I mean, we'll have a look at the ship. It's a really beautiful ship. And
well, we're going to take you on board Columbus right now with birthday boy, our one and only Glenn. Here he is.
The CMV Columbus is the newest and biggest of the CMV cruise lines. As an adult-only cruise ship, the Columbus offers a more mature and sophisticated onboard experience. The British-based ship prides itself on spacious and comfortable surroundings. The adult-only CMV Columbus is very spacious and holds up to 1,400 guests with 775 cabins. The majority are ocean views. All cabins feature private ensuite as well as shower, ample hanging and storage space, flat-screen televisions, hairdryers, fridge, and that all-important safe. Now, if you like a taste of home, you can get exactly that here at the Waterfront Restaurant. You can opt for a full English breakfast, savour a leisurely lunch, and enjoy a delightful 5-course dinner. Now, if you don't fancy a 5-course dinner, then you can also opt to dine at the Fusion or Grill speciality restaurants, or sample the delights of the sumptuous dinner at the chef's table, one I would definitely recommend. Now, don't worry about all this talk of tea, alcohol and food. There is a fully equipped gym that can help work off those extra pounds. Or, if you feel like being pampered, you can also hook yourself in for a range of beauty treatments, or even relax with a blissful massage to take your cares away. Now, why not check out Columbus's fascinating guest speakers? You can learn more about fascinating subjects from someone who is passionate about their interest and will want to share their knowledge and enthusiasm with you. C&V Columbus is the perfect place for you to be entertained, as it has 6 entertainment venues. From a nightclub to a 2-tiered Palladium show lounge, there are plenty of ways to enjoy a lively and entertaining evening on board this magnificent ship. There are speciality acts and guest entertainers that complement the on-board show team, which will guarantee you evenings to go with a swing. If you're feeling in the swing of things, the 2-decked tiered Palladium show lounge even features a retractable stage, creating ample space for those glamorous ballroom dancing, so get those toes moving.
Just talking to Dana again about the Columbus, you said how good the food was as well.
Oh, it was exceptional. The food really tasty. There's so much choice. You know, don't go on there thinking this cheap price. You're going to see, you know, I was going to have 333 or something. There's lots of choice. It's just like any of the other cruise lines we've got. Really good food.
And you're saying great entertainment, great service.
Great entertainment, excellent service, you know, and for the prices that you pay on there, they really go above and beyond.
So a great single price, which we'll show you later on, but $825 for singles as well. So we're actually cruising out of Tilbury. Is that quite easy to get to, Dan?
You know what? It's just off the M25, just across the Queen Elizabeth Bridge, and you're there. So leave Tilbury, sail up the Thames, which is a great way to do it, and head across to Rotterdam. You spend a bit of time in Rotterdam there, and it's sort of the second city of the Netherlands. Really big financial district. You dock right in the centre as well, it's important to say, so you can get off and have a wander around yourself. It's great. Then we've got a day at sea as we head up towards Norway, and we do Eidfjord, which is, I think, the prettiest of all the fjords that I've been to, along with Olden. You can see here, you dock right there in the centre, and you walk up. You can head out to that waterfall there, which I can't say, the Voringvenhossen waterfall, which is the tallest waterfall in Norway. Head and see that, really impressive. Or stay around the ship and just have a walk around and see the nature. It's great. Then we head to Flam. Now, here, go on the railway and pre-book it.
Yeah, you really have to.
You have to pre-book it because once they sell it out, they don't put more trains on. You can see it there. It takes you, winds its way up through all the sides of the mountains and the rivers. It's gorgeous.
And it is amazing. I actually went on the Flam Railway in July, and it started off really, you know, lovely warm spring weather, but at the top, there was snow.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So you'll see snow even in August up there. It's great.
It's amazing, you know.
It's great.
In a train journey to go from such different temperatures.
And then from Flam we head to Bergen, which is a town. Well, they class it as a city. It's a town to most British people because it's fairly small. Come off the ship, wander in, head up the funicular, go to the top, and you get that view there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Then you can even wander back down, you know, walk back down or take the back down, have some seafood there. The seafood is gorgeous. And then it's back for a day at sea, back into Tilbury.
If you've never ever visited the fjords, they are spectacular. They really are worth seeing, and this is so affordable. One of the best deals we've ever had, actually, for the fjords. Now, Dan, you've actually done this.
Well, I told you this. I thought I'd bring some pictures just to prove it. There I am.
There you are.
Looking like Alan Titchmarsh, doing the gardening programme. Look at them legs, look. Not any sun on them at all.
Because you look like you're tan about the same as I do.
Yeah, that one there is Olga, which, like I say, it's one of the prettiest places. You just see there the way it docks right at the very end of the field. It's gorgeous. And that's when I was on Columbus. I have really been on this ship, on this itinerary. And that's Bergen there as well. It's a gorgeous place. And I think we got a few lovely photos there. And that's just off the phone. Oh, there I am. Look at that.
There you go.
James Bond, eat your heart out.
So do they have a formal night?
They have the formal nights, you know, that's the British night, you can probably tell with the flags out. But that's one of the formal nights. They do it all in the main atrium, and it's really nice the way they do it. They bring the band down to the atrium. It's a big party, you know, it's a great thing to do.
I'm keen to try Cruise Maritime, but particularly this ship, I have to say. They're
worth going on this ship. It's lovely.
Right, let me just give you the details of what's included. So, remember, normally adults only.
Normally adults only, normally 16 plus. This one is multi-generational.
Yeah, but only on that lead date.
Only on the lead date.
Which is 19th of July 2020. So, all of the dates, children have to be over the age of 16, but on the lead date, you can take a family, which is brilliant. And a family of 4 could cost you as little as $1,299. Now, a lot of my friends who've got children, they often, and friends of mine that are teachers actually, often complain that prices are very high during the summer holiday. So that's a great opportunity on that particular date. Deposit starting for just £1. And the itineraries differ slightly just depending on departure date. But I think that's excellent. Price-wise, we've actually got 4 dates to choose from for next year. And to be honest, the price is pretty similar throughout those dates. Yeah. The one thing I would say, if you go in May, you see, obviously it's a bit more spring-like.
Yeah, the waterfalls are in full flow.
They are really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
July and August, the benefit I would say is it's light till virtually midnight, isn't it?
Till very late, especially on their more northerly ports, which is great. Yeah,
and that is really exciting actually. Yeah. And the single price is just $825 on that one as well. Obviously limited availability, so do be super fast. But we're going to take you now to Luxury Corner.
To Luxury Corner.
And we've got, oh my word, this is absolutely incredible. Now I have yet to cruise with Silversea, but they have got the most incredible reputation. They're 6-star, aren't they?
They're 6-star. They are real luxury.
We only feature them occasionally when they've got a really good deal, and this is an incredible deal.
Yeah.
It takes you away for Christmas, so you'll be cruising on the 16th of December. You'll be away for Christmas. So that'll be Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. You'll be away as well. It's an all-inclusive cruise. You've got gratuities, you've got Wi-Fi. You get a one-night pre-cruise hotel stay in Fort Lauderdale, butler service in every suite. Regional flights available at no extra supplement as well, and there's an opportunity to upgrade to business class flights. But you're going to get to see the best of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's a beautiful itinerary.
Really and stunning ships. If you're looking for that next level, then Silversea available tonight at $3,399, and that is actually an exceptional price for Silversea, isn't it?
It is, and it's over Christmas. That's what's important to say.
Anyway, we never have enough time on this show, do we?
No.
So we move on. I'm very excited about this next cruise. It's with Princess, who are an amazing company, on board the Diamond Princess. But the itinerary, we were saying that a lot of the regulars, you've probably cruised around the Med. Some of you will have done the Fjords. Many of you will have done the Caribbean. Yeah. But how many can say that they've cruised around Japan?
And some of these ports that we're going to see.
I mean, sorry, these are amazing, aren't
they? There's a lot of great places, and I think we've got a lovely video to show us some of
the
the places.
Actually, let's just give you a little taster, because I've never been to this part of the world.
No, and Princess are very good. You're going to see here, they always have a ship, or multiple ships normally out in this part of the world, and they've become absolute experts across the years. They don't just do Japan, they do all parts of Japan. And the staff on board really know where what to see and what to do. They always have a ship in Tokyo, out of Yokohama. So they really have expert choices on there. And if we go through here, you're going to see some really lovely places. Now, not all of these are Japan, it's important to say, because it's showing off everywhere they go. But you can see here the place, Busan we're going to see in a minute.
Yes, we are.
Go to. And we've got lots and lots of places that they go to. But Japan itself, it's a real sort of melting pot of everything different. You've got Tokyo with its huge, huge, huge city. And then you've got some of the ports we're going to see that are sort of what I would class as older Japan, or, real Japan as well. Something where locals still will have real traditions and something, whereas Tokyo itself, Tokyo's a place to see. And you've got a bit of time in Tokyo.
I'm very excited about this one.
Yeah, and like you say, I think it's one of the cruises we're going to show. It's places people haven't been. And to go to Asia, a cruise is a great way to see it, because you see so much. And Japan itself, if you do sort of a land tour there, and you try and do it all yourself, you probably wouldn't get it all in. Whereas a cruise can take you the whole way round, because they're islands. And so you really can see a lot there.
And I know this because I'm just a bit older now, and I don't want to say lazy, but I don't want stress and hassle of having to work out a lot of things myself on holiday. It's just nice to have that all taken care of.
Get there and someone knows where to send you. It's perfect. But everyone leads busy lives these days, and you don't have as much time to see and practice and see what you want to see in that. So when you go on board, when you have places, a company like Princess that are exceptional, and they've got ships everywhere in the world, they've really gone in depth and learnt where to take you.
And I have been lucky enough to cruise with Princess a few times, and they really are. They are incredible.
Ships.
Beautiful ships, amazing standards, and a very loyal following as well. But this actually starts, you've got your flight to Tokyo, and that's included. I mean, that could cost you a lot of money just by itself. But we actually stay in Tokyo in a 4-star hotel for 3 nights, don't we?
3 nights, which gives you a chance to see everything. Head up the Tokyo Tower firstly, and that will give you a good chance to see all out across Tokyo, because it's a huge place. See the temples, and see the parks that they've got there. They're really into sort of their nature within the city, which is great. You can see in the background there Mount Fuji. Now, the great thing about this one is we've got a tour included, which is a really popular tour, which hundreds, if not thousands, of our customers have done when they've gone to Tokyo, which is the Mount Fuji and Hakone tour, and you come back by bullet train.
Now, I've not actually again.
So that's a real experience to do. And I was looking at their trains are always on time over there. And my wife takes the train to work every day, and she's always, often late. And I know they had a train that was 30 seconds late the other day, and they sent letters of apology to everyone on the train.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? So, but that's what you're going to come back on there. But then we head out. You go down to Yokohama and join the ship. Now, some of the places we're going to go to here, you're going to see, are fabulous. We head firstly, and again, a lot of people I don't think will have visited these places. I really don't. We head to Toba.
We've hardly ever had these on the show, actually.
No, I don't think we've ever had some of them on the show.
I've
never remembered them. But we head to Toba, which is in a really pretty bay. It's small town Japan, I would call it. Lots of little islands offshore there, and this is the place, and they still do it, where they free dived for pearls. And you could go and see the ladies who still do it in a museum, and they'll show you how it all works, and they still free dive for all the cultured pearls there, so it's fabulous. So from Toba we head down to... I bet you could
buy some nice pearls there.
You probably can, yeah. You probably can. Then down to Takamatsu. Now, Takamatsu is a lot of history there, a lot of history in Japan. And you go down there, it's close to the city here, and there's lots of beautiful parks there. Now, the one to look at is Tamano Park, which then leads you up to the ruins of Takamatsu Castle. Or you can head to the Symbol Tower, go up there, and that will give you a view across all of it on there. Then we've got a day at sea, and we go to Busan. Now, a lot of people will have visited here. It's the second city of South Korea, beautiful place to go. It's got brilliant parks. Head to Yongdan-sun Park. It's got their multiple art galleries. You've got aquariums. Head up the Busan Tower as well to get, again, your view. Lots of towers in each of these, so you can get some fabulous pictures to bring home and send in to us to see it, to show us. Then it's to Sakaminato, which again is a small fishing village which became larger. So it grew as it went on. A lot of tourism here from Japanese people. So a lot of the Japanese like to go there as well. It's not usually on the radar. So the great thing about here, you can explore on foot. Fisherman's Wharf, which is sort of the downtown area, is really close to the main part of town now. So you can really do it all on foot. It's great. So from there, we head to Kanazawa. Again, real beautiful gardens here. They put a real emphasis on water here.
Oh, wow.
So lots of ponds and lots of streams and waterfalls. There's a big part of that in there. So it's a very relaxing place to go.
I would love that.
Yeah,
I can see lots of lovely acers, and obviously the blossom, if you obviously depending on what time of year
you go, yeah, it's great. Then after that, it's Sakata. Now, Sakata is famed for its museums. Lots of museums here to show you all different parts of Japanese life and culture, which is great. And there's also a temple which is worth going to, which is the Shokotuku-ji temple, which is supposed to be a real highlight. I wish I could say I've been there, but I haven't, unfortunately. After Sakata, it's a day at sea. Head back to Yokohama, where you'll disembark and you'll fly back to the UK.
What a cruise! Say, you might have been on a lot of cruises like I have, but we all have our wish list. And I always think, life is short. You want to, I want to see as much of the world as I can.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that I think is a phenomenal cruise at a great price. I would have thought that'd be a lot more than that.
Yeah, it's an excellent price for the amount you're going to see.
Yeah,
and your flights and transfers, hotels, really a lot included.
So let's just quickly run you through what's included. As we mentioned, at the start of your holiday, you've got 3 nights in a 4-star hotel in Tokyo. You've got that Mount Fuji tour, of course, and the bullet train, which would be great to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
9 nights on board the beautiful Diamond Princess, and return flights from London as well. All of that under £2,100. Got a few dates to choose from on this one, actually. All for this year, but starting in August and September, and then, 2 dates this year, and then 3 for next year as well. And we did notice, we were talking earlier, again, to upgrade from inside to ocean view.
Yeah.
Very small amount.
Very small amount, so it's worth doing, I think, on there.
It is, I think so.
And the ships are beautiful, they really are, these ships. I've been on Sapphire and Caribbean Princess, which are sister ships, and they're gorgeous.
And some great prices for balcony. And I was looking, I once stayed in a mini suite with Princess, and they're really nice.
Yes, they are. They're very good. And they've now got their, I think we mentioned it last time, they've all got brand new beds in all of their cabins.
Yes.
Which they've had a sleep doctor create. So you do really get the best night's sleep at sea.
You really should get a great night's sleep.
Yeah.
So that was our Princess cruise tonight. Really like that one. Very interesting. Thanks, Dan. Now, Norwegian Cruise Lines are next on board the Norwegian Epic.
Yeah.
Now, they've actually changed things recently, haven't they?
They have. So 2 weeks ago when we were on here, they were still doing the all-inclusive or the full board. Now they're doing the free at sea, they call it. So you start off with a full board package and then you start to add things on. But they've got some excellent value. Yeah. I personally would recommend to go for the specialty dining and beverage package. You know, you add it on for £99 on top. All your drinks included up to $16 a drink. And also you get up to 4 and more, depends on how long you're on board for, so, specialty dining experiences.
So we'll explain that again, you'll see it a bit later, but it really is good, and they've been selling really well, haven't they?
They have.
Yeah. Quite a few of my friends have booked, actually. And by the way, on this particular cruise, well, we can't list them all, because, well, I've got them here, but honestly, there's, I think it's about 35
there's 30-something dates, yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
so,
which is great. Really,
you know, I can't do that cruise because I can't get a holiday on that date. Even I could get a holiday for this, seriously.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find sometimes, you know, it's difficult to get a holiday.
It is,
and
this one, it goes. It's also worth mentioning, if you can't do these dates, they also do a smaller embarkation in Rome on a midweek date. So if you can't do one of these dates, you can say, oh, well, I could do that date to that date. Ask the guys about embarking in Rome. It's a couple of days later than the ones that are in Barcelona.
But this is actually a ship that I've always wanted to cruise on. But we're going to fly you, first of all, from the UK to Barcelona. And this is where you embark the fabulous Norwegian Epic. So, let's take you aboard and have a little look.
Well, let's see. This they called it the Epic, and it really is epic. They only created, you know, normally there's multiple ships within the class of ship. They only did one NCL Epic. There's only one Epic class ship, and she comes to the Med every year, and she's so popular. She's got so many firsts on board. She's got the water park up there, you can see. You've got an ice bar. You go in there, they give you the big cloak, a glass, an ice glass, and you're in a frozen bar.
Wow.
Inside a freezer, and you drink your shots of vodka, which is great. You know, I just want to see you. They're great for families on there. You've got so much to do for the kids. You know, sometimes they're going to go on there. You might not even see them again for the week. They've got so much to do. Really safe location. Great for adults. I mean, there you've got the spa, but also all of the bars and the specialty dinings on there. Really give it. It means you don't go on holiday and do the same restaurant every night, for example. Some people like to go to the specialty dining just to mix it up a little. They've got everything on there from steak, French, you know, teppanyaki.
I'm looking at 22 dining options.
Yes.
Wow.
So you need to go on the breakfast, lunch and dinner every day, something different.
So even if you're quite particular about your food, you will find a restaurant and food that you absolutely love.
There we go. The Cavern Bar, the Cavern Club there, I should say, they do the different types of entertainment in there. A Beatles tribute. They've
20
also got
bars, I noticed that.
There's the ice bar there, look. Isn't that fabulous? They've also got, in the theatre, they do Priscilla, Queen of the Desert on there. So when you say about going on there and having West End style productions, that really is a West End production.
Priscilla's great, yeah.
So you go on there and see so much, you know. They've also gone on there the Haven Suites as well, which are worth a special mention.
And we're just in the studios.
The studios there, which are great for solo travellers, and it gives an excellent price for them, which is really important.
So I really like this one as well.
Yeah.
So we fly, as we mentioned, from the UK to Barcelona. Yeah. You embark the Norwegian Epic, and our first day's at sea, isn't it?
First day's at sea, so you're really going to get a chance to relax and see the ship itself. You head to Naples, which is a great city. You dock right in the centre, so you can either go into city Naples, or you can head to, you can see it at the very end of the picture there, Vesuvius, head up there, or you can go and see the ruins of Pompeii on there. Worth doing. It's really impressive when you get there. You've got to do it. I think everyone should go to Naples once, at least, if not more. From Naples, we head across to Rome from Civitavecchia, where you can see there it's a little bit of a distance, so we always recommend here take a trip. It's about an hour and a half by coach to get into the centre of Rome, and you go there and do Rome on your own and go and see all the Colosseum, you know, the Pantheon, see the Vatican if you've been there before. Vatican's beautiful, and you can actually get a picture just like that if you don't mind climbing the steps all the way to the top of the Basilica on there.
It really is an amazing
Work off
place,
some of those calories on there. After that, we go to Livorno. Now, Livorno is a fantastic port in itself, or you can head to Florence and Pisa. You can do a trip that does both on there, or you can just focus on one. I personally would say Pisa is the closer, but if you've never been there, Florence is also a beautiful place to go there. I mean, just look at it, it's gorgeous. Have a look at that. From there, we head into France and into Cannes, which you'll all know from the film festival, and it's all very posh there. Go and have, you know, I mean, you can spend a day at the beach there if you want to as well, because you don't dock far from it. You know, you can just relax in the city there and just sit. It's just a different style to a lot of places.
It's a lovely place, even just to sit and people watch.
It is, yeah, with a nice coffee, or if it's a bit later in the day, something like champagne, you never know. From there, we're down to Palma in Mallorca. A lot of people will have been to Mallorca, but they probably have never been to Palma, or if they have, it's just been for a short while. So it's really worth going there and see the cathedral. It's a gorgeous cathedral, or head out and see, you know, see outside of Palma. It's just a beautiful place, and you can relax there, have a beach day at the beach. After that, we then head back to Barcelona, disembark, and transfer you back to the airport for your flight home.
Now, let's just explain what's included and some of the great extras. So this is all new, and it's selling really well. So, first of all, you can get a cabin and stateroom starting at $749, but this is really good. Upgrade to free at sea for only £99 per person. You get to choose 2 extra benefits. Now, we're all deciding what we choose.
Yeah.
So you can either choose from premium beverage packages, specialty dining, Wi-Fi, or shore excursion credit, and you choose 2 of those. So guess what I chose at home? Yes, I chose the premium beverage package, and I chose the specialty dining. Dan, what did you choose?
I chose the same. I think that's the best value one to do.
Kat, our executive producer, chose the same. In fact, we all went for that, however.
Everyone went for that, yeah.
But, you know, some of you would want Wi-Fi. I just like to turn my phone off on holiday. All the short excursion credit, but you get to choose 2. And that's just an extra £99.
Just an extra £99.
And you can also add on 2 nights in Barcelona as well. So here's your price list for you. And what, again, I love is that we've just given you some of the months there, but there are 35 individual dates to choose from. Inside balcony, mini suite, we've got the Haven Suites, and the single studio starts just over £1,000.
Just over £1,000, that's excellent.
So that's our Norwegian Cruise Line for you. And we're going to move on to MSC. Now, I always tease now on my early shows. I always tease one of the best deals that's coming up, and this just got reduced to $495.
$495 per person is excellent, is it? And this is a great first-time cruise. If you're thinking about a cruise, this is a beautiful ship, it's a big ship, lots to do on board, great destinations, and it's out of Southampton.
Yeah, it's really easy. And you get to see Bruges from the port of Zeebrugge there, Rotterdam, Hamburg, Le Havre, chance to see Paris there, back to Southampton. But that's for the 11th of September, and the price starts as little as $495. Yeah. Again, we've got deposits starting from just £1 per person, and it works out less than £71 per person per night. But we also have a big Caribbean cruise for you now with MSC. On board the Meraviglia. And is this their latest ship, Dan?
So this is not quite their latest ship. It's only about a year or 2 old, but she is a gorgeous. I've been on Bellissima, which is the sister ship.
Oh, yes.
And they are beautiful. They're big ships, so much to do.
One of their latest and newest ships.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
And she has everything, doesn't she?
Everything. Lots of specialty dining, great facilities for families as well and couples.
So we first of all fly you to Miami. And obviously, I think Miami is a great port to cruise from.
It's a great port, and you're going to get an overnight there, which is great. So you're still going to get a chance to see it. Once we get down there, you then get a chance to see some beautiful parts of the Caribbean, again, that we don't often see on our cruises.
So we're going to go through these gorgeous ports, but let's take you on board for a taster.
3 years in the planning, 26 months in construction, 35,000 tons of steel, and ushering in a new style of ship to MSC Cruises, Meraviglia arrives fully loaded with everything you could ever want in a family-orientated cruise ship, packed with incredible visuals throughout her impressive 19-passenger decks. However, the crown and glory has to be the 2-deck inside promenade, topped with a huge LED dome. From simple interior rooms all the way through to the incredible royal suites of the MSC Yacht Club, the choice of cabins on board Meraviglia is truly amazing. The ocean view cabins come with large picture windows, whilst the balconies and family cabins offer you the taste of the outdoor. For a taste of luxury, why not try a suite or a duplex? Both come loaded with more space than the standard options, or for the ultimate that MSC have to offer, there's always the Yacht Club. With a choice of 12 dining options, you could eat at a different venue every night. If you're a fan of Italian food, then Eatery Ristorante Italiano is definitely the place for you. Steak lovers need to head along to the Butcher's Cut, an American-style steakhouse serving select cuts of meat from around the world. If you prefer surf rather than turf, then check out Kayeto's Teppanyaki restaurant and sushi bar. For those of you with a sweet tooth, head along to Jean-Philippe Moret's Chocolate Bar, where skilled chocolatiers create sweet masterpieces. If you prefer something a little bit more spectacular, then how about a Cirque du Soleil show? In the Carousel Lounge, you'll get just that, where you can be amazed by the acrobats while you enjoy spectacular dining options. With dedicated clubs for babies, juniors and teens, and with partnership with Lego and Chico, it will feel like a home away from home for your little ones. If you love nothing more than spending your time splashing about in the water, then check out the Polar Aqua Park with 3 twists and slides, the Himalayan Bridge, and a host of activities for all ages.
Wow, amazing. That was Paul, by the way. So, let's have a look at some of these great ports. I also say, for anyone that's never cruised before, think about cruising around the Caribbean. You really can't go wrong here.
You can't. It's all very relaxing. It's all sunny. It's all very pretty. It's a lovely part of the world, isn't it?
So we've flown to Miami. You've got, an amazing cruise ahead. First days at sea, isn't it?
First days at sea. Get used to the ship. It's always great to have a first day at sea, I think, to just see what the ship's got to offer. Head to Costa Maya there. Head to the Mayan ruins.
Yes.
It's in the name. You know, really gorgeous. Again, all of these you can have a beach day as well, which is great. From Costa Maya, we head to Belize City. On there. There's some of the Mayan ruins there, but we head to Belize City, which itself is a city, but it's a real paradise on there. You know, you can really go swimming. You can head out and see that there. I can't remember, there's a real name for it. They call it the Blue Hole in there, but it has another name on there. Belize Zoo as well, worth going to. From there, head to Roatan Island, part of Honduras there. This has got, just offshore, some fabulous coral reefs on there. Or you can just spend a day hanging in between the branches there on one of your hammocks. It's really just a beautiful place. Then we're a day at sea and we head to Ocean Cay MSC Marine Reserve, which you'll be one of the first to go there. It's only just opening. It's their own private island, MSC.
And that's amazing, isn't it?
It's something else. It's going to have an area on land for everyone. They're going to have dining on there, beach areas, you know, a spa on there, you know, and it's just a gorgeous place. You head off and snorkel to see the fishes. It's great.
That's going to be a very special day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And only MSC passengers will go there. It's just people on the ship. Then back to Miami and fly back to the UK, and you'll definitely want to do it all again.
I mean, again, look at that price as well. At less than £1,000, you get everyone gets free Wi-Fi as well, don't they?
They do. Isn't that good? It's excellent.
It is actually.
It is. It's worth having. You know, and everyone who does want to thinks about Wi-Fi thinks, oh, it'd be expensive on the ship. Well, it's free. You know,
and that's for all cabins.
That's for all cabins on there. So it's really a great option, and worth mentioning as well. In a minute, we're going to see that some of them have got a drinks package as well.
Yes. Actually, I've been very good tonight. I've hardly mentioned drinks.
Yeah, no, you haven't. You've done very well.
Some of our regulars will be quite shocked to that. So free Wi-Fi and all cabin grades as well. Now, this is really good. If you book an outside cabin, you get free easy drinks.
Yeah.
But you'll see in a moment the difference between an outside and a balcony starts as little as £50 for the week. And then you'll get premium all-inclusive. So everyone really should book a balcony.
They should. And what I will say is the premium drinks are worth $62 per person per day.
Wow.
So $124 a night on there, and you're getting it for £50 per person, really.
So on a cruise of that length,
it's worth having.
And the balconies will sell first.
Oh, they will. And again, it's a great part of the world. Have a balcony because it'll be sunny.
You can add on 2 extra nights in Miami, by the way, from just $230, and return flights based on London as well. Now, prices. This is why we said, look, the difference between an outside and a balcony. Well, actually, the difference between an inside and a balcony is pretty small.
I mean, if you look on some of them, it's £250, and I think even a bit less on some of them. But that's a lot less than the drinks package is worth.
So don't forget, if you go for the balcony, you will get that, that amazing drinks package as well. Right. What a show.
That was excellent.
I'll book them all.
Yeah,
I'd like to.
one by one.
But anyway, I've only just come back from the cruise, so got to leave it a few months. But anyway, let's just recap. We started off with a really great deal with Royal Caribbean on board the Explorer of the Seas. Great first cruise, this one. It's a 6-nighter. If you book tonight, you've got to book tonight. We're open till 10 o'clock. You'll get an exclusive $50 onboard spend, but that does expire tonight. Works out at £8 per person per night, and we have got deposits starting from as little as £1 per person, and that's 479. And the great balcony was 625, I believe.
625 tonight. It came down. So then we moved on to the next one, which was a beautiful P&O on Oceana around the Emirates there. Excellent cruise. ID 172703 from 879 per person. You get it. It's under £80 per person per night. Regional flights available as well at a small supplement, and no gratuities to pay on there.
Then we had Cruise and Maritime aboard the Columbus, their flagship, and this is a chance to visit the beautiful fjords. 549. Now, this is an adults-only cruise normally, but if you go for the lead date, the 19th of July, then it is a multi-generational cruise, and a whole family of 4 could go for as little as 1299 if you do go for that lead date. Then again, deposit starting from just £1 per person. ID number 201784.
Then we moved on to the big one, didn't we? The big one, the Princess one, all the way around the island there of Japan. It's 165737 is the cruise ID. Price is from $2,099, and when you look at, you're getting 9 nights cruising, 3 nights in Tokyo, your tour out to Mount Fuji, and a bullet train back. That is exceptional value. Lead date 19th of August 2019, but other dates available as well on there through to 2020. ID number on that one again is 165737.
Then we moved on to the Norwegian Epic. Now I love what Norwegian Cruises have done here, because you can now upgrade to free at sea from as little as £99 per person. You get to choose 2 benefits. So, you know, would you like premium drinks, specialty dining, Wi-Fi, shore excursion credit? You choose your favourite 2 from as little as £99 per person. Return flights based on London. You can also add on 2 extra nights in Barcelona from just £199. ID number 166191.
That was very good, that one. Then it was MSC, last but not least, that Eastern Caribbean cruise. Sorry, Western Caribbean cruise, not Eastern. 4th of January 2020 is the lead-in date there. Go for the balcony on there. Your premium all-inclusive drinks. It's well worth doing. $999 per person is the inside price for lead in there. It was $250 per person more to go for the balcony on there.
And I tell you, to get away in New Year,
yeah,
you know, when you're all exhausted from Christmas and just to get some winter sun, it's fantastic. Oh, and don't forget we had that little Costa deal from earlier as well. 21 nights from Rio de Janeiro to Barcelona, 3 weeks, and it's under £1,230 per person. And you can upgrade to all-inclusive drinks, because you're going to be away a long time. Don't think, oh, you know, cost me a fortune on drinks. Well, it could cost you as little as £16 per person per night.
Yeah, which is great, isn't it?
And there also that little MSC one reduced, didn't we?
From Southampton in September. It's a great time of year to visit those ports as well, because it's autumn. Lovely time of year. You know, normally get a bit of sunshine still. If you've never been on a cruise, this I think is the one to go for that price.
What a great show. I know Justin's back next week. When you're going on your cruise.
I'm going on a cruise. I'll try and send you a picture. I'll try and send Kat a picture so you can put me on. There we go.
We'll see you in a few weeks.
If I get a suntan.
But don't go anywhere. See you soon.
Hiya, thanks for watching the video. Now don't forget to like, comment and subscribe below. Remember to click that bell to get all notifications, and if you're looking for more fantastic travel video content like this, click on the videos to the right hand side. It'll be really informative. Or click on the Planet logo to the left to go to our website for some fantastic deals. Keep cruising.